Hello, my YouTube family. It's so great to be back again. I have been busy, so busy. I got pregnant alongside, and earlier this year, I had my third son. So combining all of this have not been easy. But well, it's good to be back. I'll be teaching you how I made this beautiful fascinator. So let's get started for this tutorial. And I started with my bishop cap. You can get that in any millinery shop. So that bishop cap have been used before, but this is like a, will I say, a sample. So I don't really care because I just want you to see how I made this beautiful fascinator. So I'm just wrapping it with my Ankara fabric. You can use any Ankara fabric of your choice. Just make sure it's a very beautiful one. Alright, so I'm using candle gum to glue the fabric to the bishop cap, as you can see in this video, and I'm just trying to make sure it's very neat. Well, maybe on a normal day I would use wool gum, alright, but candle gum is not bad because it's also it sticks so well, just that it can be very messy if you don't know how to use it. Alright, I'm not using wool gum because my wool gum got exhausted and I'm yet to get a new one, so I'm just making use of this candle gum just for you to see this tutorial. So I'm just, I'm doing it so neatly and all of that. That's what I'm doing. Then I'm cutting off the fabric. Like I told you, I've used this bishop cap before, so it's not a new one. So I'm also applying this glue to the other side of the bishop cap so that I can, gum the edges of the Ankara fabric. Because I want this fascinator to have this smooth feel, like this foamy texture, there's this feel it gives. I'm going to glue the foam to this. So I'm going to apply glue and I'm going to gum foam to it. You will see that very shortly. Just watching this video, I believe it's very self-explanatory, right? By the way, if you see any design you would like me to replicate with an Ankara fabric, please do well to send to me. Just make sure you make it very neat. Neatness is very important because many people can do a fascinator, but neatness is the most important thing. Alright, is what keep bringing people to you. You can also use a full stick. They call it shoemaker gum. If you have, you Make sure you are very, very careful with it. And then I'm just going to trim off the excess foam. We are done with that, and once again I'm going to cover that foam with the remaining piece of Ankara fabric. If you have glue gum, you have a full stick, please don't hesitate to use it instead of this candle gum. This is not my best choice of gum, alright? I'm just trying to lay it flatly for a neat job. And once again, I'm going to trim off the excess Ankara fabric. The next thing I want to do is to apply bed cage nets. Yeah, and I'm just going to add it. I'm going to trim off the excess. I'm also going to gum into the edge. And this is my pita sham. I'm using it to cover the pieces of the Ankara fabric and the bird cage nets. I'm using to cover that rough parts. All right, that's the finished point, so I'm using it to cover the rough edges because it has to be a very clean job. So our fascinator base is ready and we are good to go to the next stage of this video or tutorial. So this is 1-inch crinoline, 1-inch crinoline in width, and I'm going to make use of this. Alright, so I'm going to cut my Ankara fabric into stripes or strips, like you will call it. Because I'm going to insert the crinoline into the Ankara strips. So I cut the strips is 3 inches wide, 3 inches wide, right? Because by the time I fold it and because of sewing allowance, everything will still fall back to 1 inch. I hope you get it. So I'm just sewing it because at the long run, after sewing, I'm going to insert the 1 inch crinoline. So the crinoline has been inserted and I'm just creating a will I say a little space for heart wire because I'm going to insert heart wire. Heart wire is going to give it structure. By now you should know what a heart wire is if you've been following my videos because I use it a lot in my Fascinator. It's that metal shaped thing stuff. So I'm just creating, I'm sewing the middle of the fabric. I'm going to give it 2 sewings and I'm going to insert it inwards. You have to be very careful when doing this so that you don't tear your fabric. So you need to be very patient. All right. I've inserted my heart wire and you can see the structure. It has formed already. That is why I'm able to curve it and it can still stand like so.
Please help this channel by liking and subscribing to it. Thank you.
So this is me just trying to style it and give it some nice effect. I'm using candle gum to also glue it down. You see, I'm also going to sew it with needle and thread. The point is that if you are working on a fascinator, any area you know you can sew with needle and thread, please go ahead to sew it. It lasts longer than gum, although some gums do last. But if you can sew any part, it's not bad gumming and sewing at the same time, okay? It makes your work to be more durable. So I would choose sewing over and over again over gumming. However, if it's just gum, you can have access to it, it's fine. And if you do both gumming and sewing, wow, well done. It even makes your work more durable, okay? So I realized that part is not really standing as I really want it to stand. So I'm just trying to give it a more nice finishing, trying to arrange it, make it look nicer. I'm even using needle and thread to stitch down one part of it because I just want the work to look so fine and perfect. And don't forget, this is just a sample. So imagine making it for a client. It's going to be even more beautiful than this. Okay. This is a sample product. Alright, so you can reach me if you want me to make something like this for you. Alright, I can send to anywhere in the world. And don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you are new to this channel, I will welcome you with all my heart. I'm glad to have you here. And this is me just trying to see if any applique will look good on it. However, I settled for feathers. Yes, I'm just adding more feathers to beautify it. And can you see how beautiful our fascinator is looking already? I added a finished touch. I added some embellishment. I mean, just a little bit at the center of the feather just to make it more beautiful. If there's anyone like that, yeah, more beautiful. It exists in the dictionary. So afterwards, I'm just going to add my headband and we are good to go. Our fascinator is ready. Let me know if you'll be trying this out. Send me your pictures. Don't forget that I love you and I thank you for still staying true to this channel. See you in my next class. I can't wait to see you. Bye for now.